2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
How are we doing?
Did you get on it last night?
Not on it. Not like a Lutzi on it. I just got on it as in there was Mum on tap on it. And, you know, when you don't have to drive anywhere, you don't have to go home.
Might as well.
Yeah, you might as well. So I did. And then I didn't sleep because I couldn't get the aircon to work in my aircon.
Oh, no.
This is where we're at.
Oh, no.
You got any of those drinks, Lutzi?
Yes.
Yeah.
A Ripper. I'll get you one.
Yeah, what? Will that help me?
It's a brain drink. Performance.
Oh, not neuro. They choose.
No, I just threw my chew in the bin if you want to get the last remnants of it out. There might be a bit left, though.
Then
You'll be right.
Then I parked up a hill away from the hotel because I wasn't going to pay $60 to park overnight.
$60.
So this morning at, 5 a.m., I'm dragging my suitcase, and you know how big my suitcase is, up this hill.
Did you take that big suitcase just for one night?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because we had the big bosses coming, so I had to have nice outfits. Then we had the function, the la-di-da thing.
You had 2 different things.
And then I'm doing a news cross after this. And then you always keep posting videos of me from this joint, and I need to look half decent. So, yes, I need shoes and
you had
hats.
4 different settings, didn't you? Really?
Yes. Yeah, welcome to womanhood.
Yeah.
You parked up a hill?
I parked up a bloody hill. I got free parking the whole time, though. I was like high-fiving myself. I was so excited. There's like one park you can get. No, got it. Yeah. So that's a win. My hands are sweaty.
A good tease,
Get
maybe.
2 of those drinks, Lutzi.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Nikki, you were saying earlier that after the show you're doing an interview with Channel 7.
Yes, I am. Because we were talking about AI yesterday on the show and how I think it's incapable of certain things that humans have, just that extra awareness, subjectivity. I just don't think AI is capable of it. And then we went to the Channel 7 upfronts as well last night, and they were talking about using AI, this new technology, to work out their demographics and who's doing what and what behaviours and all of that, which they haven't done before.
Oh, they're using it for a business point of view.
For a business point of view.
Sort of getting their data as to who's actually watching them.
And they've created a login where you can log in to see their data. So it's not just what they're giving to you. You can literally log in to see who's watching what and when. There's no secrets.
Right.
Which is...
But specifically what they're talking to you about is whether AI could ever be used in stand-up comedy. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's an interesting... So what is the thinking that you could just go straight to AI and say, write me a comedy routine and then steal that?
Yeah, well, apparently there's an app.
Is that stealing?
Well, stealing from a bot, artificial intelligence. No, everyone steals everyone's jokes. That's just common knowledge. But
but of course you can use them into so many, like...
Is it funny? Is it funny? I guess that's
But I mean, just in the sense of like, well, give me 15 topics I can even start. So, so then you go bang, bang. Oh, shit, that's pretty funny. It can be the start of
All I
concepts
know
and ideas,
is
even though
that,
you're still writing your own jokes.
You can do your headshot with AI, or you can put yourself, you can trick your photos with AI. It's like, put me in the 1940s, and AI puts you there with an existing image of you. I'm yet to have one of those images without 11 fingers. So
yeah, it's all a bit...
That makes me wonder,
kooky.
is it capable of telling a joke better than what you get out of a Christmas cracker?
But it wouldn't be telling the joke. It would just be writing the joke.
It'd be
'Cause
writing the
comedian
joke.
would still have to execute it.
Yeah, I'm just fascinated to see if AI can have like a subjective take on the state of life. Talk about what it's like to get laying on the same side of the bed every night and do all the, they just can't paint the nuances
Yeah.
that a human can. That's my belief. I do not think it's possible.
But
I've tried it.
Yeah, okay.
I've tried it when I was really lazy one day.
In theory, it can reach out to every single piece of data. So in this case, every joke ever written and digitalized in the world ever created,
Yeah.
and then formulate from that some kind of. I mean, so in that regard, it's hard to see that it won't be able to do that.
Oh no, it gives me the shits because this is the one thing I've got over like.
Yeah, but I don't.
But I
think
think
it just
it'll-
becomes another tool.
There'll be a new
that you-
normal.
that you can use.
Yeah, but then every
You've still got to
Harry
be
and
funny.
Bob and Brett down at the pub will just whip out the app. Everyone will think they're a bloody comedian. I've already got it.
That
everyone
will
thinks
happen.
they're. It's
But
all,
I think it'll make stand-up comedy will become something different for people that actually are funny people. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
You still
I
gotta be
think-
funny.
Yeah, IQ is going to change every facet of our living, but it's not. It's just going to mean that, like, if you're it's already happened in, like, radio. We had this discussion once before. Like, radiologists, I think, thought, oh, we're gone here, we're gone. The AI is going to take over everything we do. All it actually did was take all those menial tasks that radiologists do, compact them time-wise, and allow them to spend more time with their patients.
To be
So
fair,
the number of radiologists actually doubled because of AI at this point.
well, look, to be fair, we are miserable most of the time because we've always got writer's block and it's hard. It's like algebra to form a joke. It takes a long time. Like, it takes 3 months to get a really good set together, and that's just 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, if there is an aid that I could use, I guess I'd give it a go, but I'm just worried that we just won't have any value anymore. But I just don't think it'll get to that point.
No.
Well, I think what will happen is that it will get to that point, but our brains will be so used to AI, it'll be so obvious when people are faking it because of the new technologies we have.
We'll start to recognise
frauds
the
will be-
algorithms as humans.
Yeah, frauds will understand when people are using AI in a very basic, fraudulent way. And also, but we'll be still able to use it for our
We'll
crafts.
become the new AI technology. We'll be able to recognise that
It'll make us smarter.
at work.
It's like in some messed up way. As I said, it's not technology. New technology isn't new. Like, new technology's always been around. Like, the calculator was like, well, you can't have a calculator.
Well, that
That's
was it. But
ridiculous.
it's like, what's the point? of
Yeah.
the calculator.
But that's become
Yeah.
like now no one does long division anymore. You know what I mean? It's been new technologies forever. So this is just another manifestation of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming at us. Like, I swear to you, we're going to sit here
Oh.
in 3 years and listen to this conversation and go, holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Yep.
the guy asking David Bowie about the internet. You know what I mean? Like, it's inevitable. Don't you think?
Oh, totally.
It has to be.
Totally. And I think that
And I don't think it's
if
as
you
evil
don't
as we
adapt,
think.
you're just going to get left behind.
Yeah.
Like, AI is
Everyone.
a major...
Yeah.
It's a game changer.
You know
And-
what? I kind of wish I was left behind in the 80s.
The Ash Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I think one of the most exciting athletes that we have in Australia at the moment
No.
is Gout Gout.
I think he's the most exciting
Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
of any sport. Like, honestly.
And
When you said David, I didn't know who you were talking
Yeah, that's-
to.
that's
yeah,
me.
that's when I want to get
That's me.
serious.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
I was like, oh, I'm on here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not asking for Lutzi here. I'm asking for David,
All right,
the
David.
athletics whiz, because that's genuinely how I feel. Every article I see about Gout Gout, I read. Every interview that pops up on my socials, I follow it.
Yeah.
You show me the clips of Gout Gout training with Noah Lyles
Yeah, no, Lyles, yeah.
over in the States.
Yeah, over in Arizona just a couple of weeks ago. It's pretty incredible.
And I
Doing
just
starts and everything with him, drills. It's pretty cool.
and I can't believe it. This is a 17-year-old kid from Ipswich Grammar.
Yeah.
Right in it. But then I get nervous because, like, his future is all ahead of him.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think about, like, look, when Kathy was 17, 18, did we were aware of her, but we didn't think, because we're talking big potential.
Oh, she was
For Gout
playing.
Gout.
Yeah,
she
she
was
was-
playing in the background. Like we were very aware of her for at least 6 years, I think, in the lead up to when she won. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'd have to check
Yeah.
how old she was. Com Games, when that was in, like, I think it was in 90, I'm going to say 94.
Yeah, in the one in where
Auckland, I think.
Yeah, in Auckland. But
Yeah.
when she won,
So that was 6 years out from Sydney. I mean, she won Worlds in 97 and 99.
when she won the Worlds before the Sydney Olympics, because there's no doubt when she went to the Olympics in Sydney, that was it. Like, Kathy winning the 400
Yeah.
was the big one. There was so much pressure on her for that. But when she was winning the world titles before that, were we expecting her to win that, or was it more a pleasant surprise that went, oh, wow, we've got ourselves a real world class.
Yeah, I don't know.
athlete
Maybe
here.
not 97, 99. I remember I was in Seville. I commentated it for 2UE from that Seville stadium, and I think there was an expectation around a 99.
Yeah.
Maybe not 97 in Athens.
What do you reckon it'll be for Gout? Because this kid's carrying expectations.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think you can even put Kathy in the same sphere at that age. It's unprecedented, certainly in track and field.
Because he's so young already, and he's
To
so
be on the
fast
trajectory.
so soon.
Well, I mean, he broke the 200-metre record, which has stood since 1968.
Do you reckon he's got
Like, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
At a school meet.
You're rattling off dates and things like your Rain Man this morning.
I don't know.
It's really impressive.
I've had the brain drink and my neuro.
I need to get some of that stuff and hit it hard. But do you think they've got a bit of a media block out for him in place?
Oh, they have. The only thing he's done is he did that Noah Lyles because they went training with the fastest man in the world, and he asked the Gout's manager if he could do his podcast.
Yeah.
And he did that
Yes.
last week. But other than that, it's been almost nothing. They're just saying he's still at school.
Well,
they're saying he's
It's
going to
very
run the
big
school
ground.
gift.
Yeah.
That's not
that.
fair.
Well, I mean, it's handicap, so it'll be
He's gonna-
Handicapped?
He's going to start in Geelong.
it'll be 3 caps. Yeah, Ted said he will, but I didn't even know that, yeah. But I know he's running state titles here in March. People will be able to see him in Brisbane, I think it's early March before he goes to Nationals, and then states will be his big.
I was going to say we should
start
go
for
cover
the year.
that, and that's exactly what we shouldn't be doing because we need to just let the young boy run.
No, I think we can't protect him that much. I think his results are his results. I'll be out there, and there'll be crowds out there watching
wanna go
the
and
kid
watch him
run.
run.
And he's 18 in December. He's not that young.
The one interview I've seen of him, he had swag, man.
That's the Noah Lyles interview where that's the world number one he's talking to, going, dude, I'm coming at you this year.
No, he was with another one of his running mates. It was just after he'd smashed
Oh,
that.
yes.
And he was just next to his mate, just going, yeah.
Swagger.
That was quick. Yeah, he was.
And they're talking like
cool.
17-year-olds. I couldn't even understand what they were talking about in that
No,
interview.
they were
They
speaking
talk their own language.
Yeah, Gen Z. Is it Gen Z or Gen Z?
Oh, whatever. Gen
I
Z.
don't know. They were speaking in that code.
Yeah, but he's something else.
Yeah. It's
It's just going to be exciting. I mean, pump the brakes on him, but it's also, it is what it is. Like, how can
That's
you?
a valid point.
It's
Yeah,
undeniable.
you can't protect him.
What are we going to go?
Well,
No one go
You
watch
can
him.
protect him, but you can't.
Yeah, and he's been
save him
protected.
Yes.
Well, it didn't
It
hurt
is, yeah.
Serena Williams, did it?
Yeah, well, she was one of those prodigies. Like, there's been plenty of them.
Yeah.
Like swimming. I mean, there'll be swimmers out there now going, you serious? I went to my first Olympics at 14. Like, they weren't protected. So what's the difference? Like, what is actually the difference? Just because different sport doesn't make it any
because
difference.
it's the 100 meter.
Yeah.
It's the pinnacle.
It is, yeah.
We're genuinely excited.
Oh,
because
God, how good
that
would
is-
it be? How
Oh,
good
I'm
would it
just
be?
so
Oh, my-
excited.
Well,
Yeah.
again,
And just
pump the brakes.
totally going, okay,
but it's-
not allowed to say this, but
pump the brakes.
imagine, Lutsy,
Yeah.
imagine Brisbane Olympics.
Like, in our lifetime.
2032, Gout running the final of the 100. It gives me goosebumps.
Crazy.
I'm relying on it because I'll be in my
Come
50s
on.
then and I'll need a win.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Bring it back. Throwback Throwdown.
How you feeling, Nikki, with the promise that I made to everyone voting that if your song wins, you're actually going to be performing it live? Still a no?
Where?
I think everyone should be very relieved that I am not in the lead right now.
Well, we'll see. Things can change in the next 90 minutes or so. Unfortunately, Lutzie's still in fourth place, 14%.
Poor old Vicky Marks.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there's breaking news in the Diggy Marks column, by the way. Stop it.
Are we allowed to break? Is this out?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Stuff
well,
I think.
they
Who
invite
cares?
us to these things for a reason.
100%. That's why we went.
We were at Channel 7 up fronts last night finding out about different shows, and we found out a particular judge of a talent show will be none other than...
Richard Marks, coach for The Voice.
Oh.
And it's a good lineup. Kate Miller-Heidke,
Oh, well, it's got your tick.
Ronan Keating. Mm-hmm. This bastard.
Who's not rating well?
Forgotten. And the fourth one was, who was it? Oh, it was a
Forgotten.
big one.
I've forgotten.
It's a good lineup. It'll make me watch The Voice.
Who's the fourth one?
Oh, come on.
I can't remember.
Come on.
Alicia, you were there, weren't you?
It's international.
Melanie C.
Who?
Mel.
Oh,
Mel
Mel
C.
C.
Sporty Spice.
Sporty Spice.
Yeah.
With the tracky dacks.
Yes.
Yes. That's a strong lineup.
No, because we've always had Mel B for everything.
Yeah.
So when they said Mel, the Spice Girls,
Mel
Mel,
C's
we're like, oh, here
fun.
we go.
Yeah.
Then Mel C. Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
She's still sexy as hell too. I saw her on the Oasis DJing.
Is she fit? Is she?
She's fit.
Yeah,
Fat. She's fat.
Yeah, she is.
fit.
Fat.
Yeah, right. Oh, so you play that again in 6 months' time, and everyone will probably know who Richard Marx is.
And they reckon
they'll probably fall in love with him
They're
again.
going to give us all those coaches on the show.
They'll be like, I can't believe Channel 7 have discovered this guy, this Richard Marx guy. It was like when
Came last,
Kanye
yeah.
West discovered Paul McCartney.
Yes, yeah, that old bloke on guitar.
Yeah.
But he's got some good gear, hey, Richard Marx, because we were listening
he's
to
good.
him yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
look, he's on 5
Apparently
solid
this
songs.
song's not one of
not
them.
this, not this one, unfortunately.
But you know it.
10%.
You might not like it, but you know it.
14. Third place, 21%.
Stand there, bust the move.
If you want, you got it.
Yeah, I mean, solid.
Yeah.
Baby.
Is what it is.
Fallen behind overnight.
21%.
Second place, another 7% up, 28%. Madonna. When Madonna was Madonna, Ash. Like a Prayer, 1989. And well ahead, taking a really good overnight lead. And it's Ash's choice, Tina Turner.
Yeah.
You're simply the best.
League season is
Yep.
just about to kick off.
What was the percentage again?
This one is 37.
Oh, geez, that's going to, I mean, come on, that's going to take some beating. Voting's still
Yep.
open.
If this song doesn't win, I'll eat my hat. Like
Yeah, well, it's 9% ahead.
Ash got it because he spoke first. Otherwise, we all would have gone Tina Turner.
Made a good pitch.
Yeah, it was a low-hanging fruit. I mean, I always try and get a bit sassy with my picks, obviously. But by a big Richard Marx.
But you're in fourth spot.
One more hour of voting.
Yeah.
And also,
Good
Mel
stories.
Tracina plate.
Yes.
Mel Tracina trophy, I should say, for second spot. So you get to play up to 9,
Oh, a bit of Madonna.
in theory. I don't know what happens.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I just looked at the date.
Today's date. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, don't get emotional, buddy. We're going to have emotional on the 13th of February.
13th of February.
Hang
And
on.
I just went, oh, you got to be kidding.
Oh, when's for this tomorrow,
Yes.
Valentine's?
What, do you still do something for that?
Well, this is what I was just going to ask you.
Exactly.
I mean, how long have you been married? You've been 20...
Been together 18 years. I don't know. 17 years married. Nearly 20 years together. I don't know.
Close enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
a long time. A long
Lots.
time.
Lots.
A long
See,
time.
you're 10 for murder.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm
Granddad.
23 years. No, 24,
24 this year,
24
'cause you
this
were 01.
01. And what are you, Mitch?
Married for nearly 12 and been together for 16.
I can't believe that was 12 years ago that you got married. So, Valentine's Day, do you do anything? Because
Can't you just say it's like another chance for American culture to blah, 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 blah. Is that old
Yeah, well,
chestnut
it's
like
a-
Halloween?
Capitalism.
It is.
Yeah, capitalism.
It is a
Capitalism.
Hallmark holiday.
Hallmark,
Really,
that's it,
that's what
Hallmark
it is.
holiday.
It is flogging cards and flowers. I'm lucky if I get some roses from a 7-Eleven bucket sold out the front. But no, I'm taking Jeremy out and my girlfriend out tomorrow night. She's coming up.
So you're doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, he's actually pleased about that.
Who's the girlfriend? Is there a chance this could, throw it out wide night?
Well, that's what he's hoping.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll be hoping too. I mean, it's Valentine's Day and you're inviting another chick along. That can only be one thing, really.
Keeping it interesting.
yeah, I like that one.
That's excellent. Actually, I might come.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
My dog's lonely. My my
you're
little
not there
whiskey, because and she's my girl, right, whiskey, and we were going to breed her because we found the perfect dog. Like she's just perfect. She's so well behaved. She's really intuitive. We trained her without training her.
So what you do with dogs? It's like an arranged marriage sort of situation.
What do
Just
you
let
mean?
them have whoever they want.
No, we had her on a date with
Never had a
Hugo.
dog.
I picked him on the beach. I was like a nana that
Was
goes
it another
and chooses a
golden
suitor.
retriever?
Yes, a red retriever. So a field retriever. They're a whole other type. I didn't.
Pick them on the beach.
Yeah, I spotted him. I
It's
went.
like Fingal in the 80s.
and then I saw he had balls, and I saw that she fancied him. And I was
Fingal
like,
in the 80s.
I'm like,
Is that really what you do, though? You go, that dog's hot as hell.
yeah, well, you can't put it online. You can't say online, oh, I'm looking for a mate for my bitch, because people you're going, rescue. You got to rescue a dog. I'm like, no, you don't understand. If you could create the perfect dog in a computer program, if AI could, create a perfect dog, I've got it. Like, she's just incredible. She barely even drops hair. She's just a miracle dog. Anyway, she's lonely, and I think we need to get a dog for our dog. And
So you
I'm-
mean she's lonely for companionship or wants a bit of like...
No. She doesn't need a shag. She just needs someone to hang out with when I'm not there. And
You're talking about just getting another dog.
Just a
like
mate,
play dog.
like a friend.
Yeah, getting a dog for your dog.
Oh.
Like have a kid for your kid, which is why we had our second one, because otherwise the first one would get weird. But anyway, no offense to all the singles.
You said that.
But no, I retract
right.
that statement immediately.
why do you-
I'm
why do
actually
you-
friends with.
Why do you need a hot dog to be his friend?
why
Just
does-
pull out. Don't continue on with it because people will hear it now and think
What-
she's made a mistake.
Why,
Yeah.
would,
Just
why,
roll
would,
on.
why do the dogs need to be the same
That's
breed?
what- that's
if
what
they-
I said.
Yeah, like wouldn't it,
Because I've struck gold, but then I'm terrified that the next dog. Now, this is a thing that happens to a lot of people. You get the elite, epic, legend dog, and then you end up with a Jeff.
So you do want him to have
a dud.
love.
A dud. It's a thing online. My name is Jeff. And it's just these dogs that come through and land on their head and fall off the couch and just do dumb stuff.
So it's like companionship. You want them to make love.
No, I don't want to make love. I just need
How
a
do
dog.
they get
for a
how
dog.
do they get a dodgy Jeff then if they don't make love? I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm saying if I
You're
buy
getting a hot
another
dog
dog,
with
No,
your
she's
dog.
not talking about breeding it. You
you
were
just
saying.
got it on the brain, don't you, Lutsy?
Well, I don't understand why you're getting a dud dog out of it. I'm confused. I'm genuinely
No, I
confused.
think Nikki started by saying she was thinking about breeding whiskey.
Yeah.
But then she's decided not to breed
No,
whiskey,
not to
but
breed
just
whiskey.
just to get a mate,
friend.
a friend to
Right.
live
Yes.
with. Yes.
Yes, a
Yeah,
mate.
and then sorry,
Yeah.
I'm still confused.
No,
Well,
just-
you mentioned a dodgy dog called Jeff that comes out of the two of them if you breed.
no. I'm just saying that.
No, she's saying that the new dog that she would get,
Yes.
she's worried that would be a
Look,
Jeff.
Lutsy,
right.
I've got neither the time nor the crayons to explain this to you.
So okay, so you're going to get your dog a friend.
Yeah, just get my dog a friend. I gave up on the idea of them shagging because I got a job now, so I
Yes.
can't be there to have a litter of puppies. So,
Yeah.
But everyone you speak to, and you see this online, there's memes about it. They've got this epic dog. My name is Zeus. I protect you. I do this. I bring in the garbage. I open the fridge for you. And then the next one's this dog that slides in, bangs into the wall and goes, my name's Jeff.
Right.
So I'm terrified of ending up with a Jeff. Like I've seen so many friends end up with
Got
Jeffs.
ya.
There was Jessie, this legendary cattle dog, and then went, it needs a friend. They bought Billy the Kelpie, and Billy was so mad, would just run around all day till it was so skinny they had to tie them together. But then Billy jumped off the balcony, didn't even hang itself because it was that skinny. But that was another Jeff. So anyway, I want people to call in if you've had a legend dog and then you bought another one and it's a Jeff. 132410. I want to hear if you got a dud dog
Right.
when you bought another dog to be friends with your dog. Clear as mud.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Okay, so the phones are lighting up because I was trying to explain to the boys what I was. Look.
Kate's DM me saying, "Are you okay, mate? I think you just had a mini stroke when Nikki was explaining what Jeff was."
My name is Jeff.
Not wrong, Kate.
Oh, my name's Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Colby out of Birkdale. Yep.
Colby.
So did you get a second dog that was a dud,
Whoa.
mate?
Hang on a sec.
What's going on
Hang
here?
on a sec.
Where is he?
He's in the wrong system.
It's absolutely the wrong.
Do we have
system.
Colby?
Oh, we're going to get there, guys.
Yeah, we're going to get
Hang
there.
on.
We're going to get there.
There we
Morning.
There you go,
Team.
Colby.
Morning, team. How are we?
Oh, not as sprightly as you. You sound like
Oh,
you're tipping your hat to people, Colby.
well, look at the weather today. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit dull out there, isn't it?
Trying to keep the spirits high.
Good on you, mate. Flying the flag. Good on.
What do you got? What was your dog thing?
Oh, look, mate. We went out when my young fella was 2 years old, and I thought we would get a dog for him to grow up with. We bought a great dog, trained him, hundreds of hours of training put into him, and look, I started to work a little bit more. He was a full-bred Kelpie, and so we thought we'd get him a friend similar. We got Louis. He was a Kelpie cross, and look, he wasn't the shining armour that the first dog fight was. We can say that much. Look, we put many hours into training him, but look, he would just run continuous circles around the kids, around the other dog. Look, the kids would go out in the backyard and he'd be trying to herd them up into the corner of the backyard.
That's kind of helpful.
He as he's grown up, he still has that trait within him. I thought he would have grown out of it, but unfortunately, he still does the same.
So you got a Jeff. The second
You
one
got
was one was a dud.
100%. I think I want my money back.
Anna out of Wilston. Go ahead, Anna.
Good morning. I have definitely got a Jeff. I have an 11-year-old dog, Panda, who is the dream dog, a cavoodle, just doesn't shed, smart, perfect family pet. Our eldest moved out to college and we just felt something was missing. So we go, right, let's just get another fur kid because you can't just, replace your child. So we're like, let's have another. This would be perfect. And a bit of succession planning and some company for old Panda.
Yep.
So we'll get another cavoodle and we get Oreo. Oreo has just been slow with all his milestones. Oreo, it turns out, is marketed as a cavoodle, but actually 3/4 cav and only 1/4 oodle. Sheds like a mother trucker. Oreo is big, like that 1/4 oodle has just genetically. He's got this big dopey mouth, this big bark, sheds everywhere. Chucks up, is so sick.
Just spews everywhere.
What have we done?
I love
What
it in
have
the
we
description.
done?
In the description here, it says her first dog Panda is fantastic, but her dog Oreo sucks.
Oreo is just a Jeff. He looks at that doggy door like every single time, multiple times a day, and it's like you just look at him and it's like, oh my God, I have to work out how to do this. He goes, like,
She really hates
Can't
it.
you
This
hear
is
the
a
frustration?
great venting. This is actually great.
I vomit this morning.
Oh, it's fresh.
Like, it's just, all of us are just, we love Panda, but gosh,
Jeff sucks.
a boy and a dog, Daniel loves Oreo, but the rest of the household is just like, what did we do?
Oh no, need to take Oreo for a long walk and maybe just lose him. Is that a bit dark?
That's Nikki at Nova Entertainment. Anyone else?
Hey, we got Amanda. Amanda from
this is good
Springwood.
venting.
Okay, Amanda, go for it.
Hi, we got our second dog that was also a bit of a dud.
Oh no. What was
Yeah.
it? What was the first one and then what was the second
We
one?
had an English Staffy for our first dog, and she was a legend, but we did put a lot of hours into training her. And then after we had our second child, who was 4 months old at the time, we decided, let's get a dog to use our other dog's company. And we obviously didn't have the same amount of time training, and he chewed everything.
What's his
He
name?
chewed furniture. His name's Freddie.
Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie the Jeff.
Yes. And he was supposed to be, like a cross staffy, and he's turned into this, I don't even know what he is. We just say he's a grey dog. And he's just, he's chewed everything. But in saying that, 2 years on, and he's an absolute legend now.
Oh, he's come good.
He's come good, so it is
He has-
possible.
Has come out the other side. He's so good with the kids. He's absolutely amazing. He's definitely our favourite dog now.
Oh, really?
Oh, what a turn of
Yeah.
events.
Well, hold on there. We'll get see if we could hook maybe Freddie up with Oreo to see what we could create.
Freddie can train
Yeah.
Oreo. Well, look, there's hope for that. And that
There you
means,
go, yeah.
I'm second born and I was the dud, so there's hope for me yet too.
It's still good work for you.
Yeah, me and my model doctor sister.
I just heard about her. She's single, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no.
My name is Jeff.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I think our photos coming out as well sometime.
Yeah, that's
Very soon.
Oh, have
they'll
you
be
vetted
dropping
the
soon.
photos yet, Nikki?
No, I
What's the
haven't had a
hold up
chance.
there?
I was too
Come on.
busy.
It was a busy day yesterday.
It was busy, and today's busy too. I should do it now. You guys just carry
Yeah, just do it during the show.
the show, and I'll look at the photos, and I'll pick all the ones that I look hot in, and then you just have to accept.
I am worried about that. Like you just said.
No, actually,
I'll
no.
pick the best photos, but it's so,
No, I'll do it for the team. Don't worry, I won't let you look horrid.
You're like
No,
that
I
time.
am nice like that.
It's a famous story in our house. Like Jody once took Archie when he was about, I don't know, he wasn't that young. He was like 3, down to Tallabudgera Beach, and she's got a photo taken of her with Archie. Archie was in the background. Jody's in a togs and looks really good. Like she vetted that part, it was great. But then when you actually looked at the photo, Archie's pecker is like on full show, hanging out the side of the shorts.
yeah, that's what I'm worried about with you. If one of us has dropped a nut, you're going to let it get through.
Never had a pecker out. It was a clean shoot.
You never know, all right?
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I'm smarter than. I'm smarter than who?
The Brighton Answer deal is here, with one lucky person winning $100,000 off the price of their new home every month. Drop into your nearest Brighton display home today.
Georgia, Shayla Park. Hello.
Hello.
What's going
How
on?
are you?
Oh, you're a school teacher, are you?
Yeah, so just got to school, so.
I feel like didn't we have a teacher on early?
Yeah, we definitely did.
Yes, remember because she was teaching the prep
IT.
students IT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you prep or you high school?
No, I'm high school, science and maths.
Oh my God.
Is there a Shayla Park State High?
I'm actually teaching at Callanvale, not Taylor Park. but
Callanvale.
I live-
Right. Callanvale State High.
God, science and maths.
Represent.
You got to be wicked smart.
Nikki's not going to be happy about this.
No, well,
Don't jinx me. Some of these questions might be.
Yeah, they can show you up. I mean, it sounds like you're that side of the brain, you know. So all of a sudden you spell cat and you're screwed.
Yep, not an English teacher, so.
Yep, that's it.
$300 we're playing for. Well, let's hope you don't embarrass yourself.
Come on, no, all Callanvale State High.
Yeah, I get nervous when we get the teachers on.
Is there a specific year like we can, so the students can really? Oh, they know who you are.
The grade 9s.
They know.
The grade 9s.
Grade 9s. They're the worst.
Anyway.
I have 9s this year, so yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, they're going to be all over that. Yeah.
Well, let's not add to the pressure.
Come on.
Let's go. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What colour is the black box of an aeroplane?
It's red, I think.
Lumen Industries is a fictional company featured in which Apple TV series?
Don't know.
What's the nickname of the Australian women's rugby union team?
Don't know.
Which airline has just confirmed the arrival of pet-friendly flights?
Virgin?
Spell balloon.
BALLOON.
Yeah.
We're accepting that? We're accepting that? I'm sending
Mitch
that
is
up.
looking at me funny.
I didn't get a good look at it.
I mean, I was happy with it. In my mind, it's when the noise stops and it was still.
So am I accepting it?
Mitch?
No, you're the guy.
You're the guy, Lutzi.
I'm accepting it.
You're accepting it. Okay. We're accepting that last answer.
But it went the
you've-
distance.
You've gone the distance, Georgia, but we are accepting that last answer. And look, without giving too much away, at least there won't be a pantsing. Mm-hmm. Okay?
They were tough. I mean, it was always going to be tough because we criticised the answers yesterday. Georgia saying,
I feel like I thought the questions were way too easy yesterday,
it was
and then
prep
today they
yesterday.
seemed pretty bloody hard.
Today's grade 9, grade 10 questions.
Yeah.
That's a Lockie. That's an ego thing. We take it to Lockie and say they were too easy, and then he takes it out on the listener, on the
Yeah,
competitor.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's them that have to pay the price.
Exactly.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's bring in the GIMP.
It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the GIMP. It's time to bring in the
That one today too, because we had
Right
Jim
timely.
Jeffries on the show yesterday. He's getting sued by the village people. If you want to
Yeah,
go back
of
and listen
course.
to our podcast,
We should have had him do a refresher of that GIMP.
bring you up to date with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Nikki, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, shaking off a bit of a hangover. Went to the Channel 7 function last night. A little bit seedy, but Buzzman, our boss, brought in free Maccas.
I've had a McMuffin.
So you're back.
I might be.
Let's see how you fare. 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now. What colour is the black box of an aeroplane?
Oh, it'd have to be bright. Orange?
Lumen Industries is a fictional company featured in which Apple TV series?
Pass.
What's,
Dunno.
what's the nickname of the Australian women's rugby union team?
Wallaroos?
Which airline has just confirmed the arrival of pet-friendly flights?
Virgin.
Spell balloon.
BALLOON.
Stop the clock. Ooh. Wow.
Nice.
Wow, Nikki was way quicker. Mitchell?
3 seconds.
3 seconds for Nikki, and Georgia went the distance. Yeah, there's some long questions there. So chewed
I
up the
felt like
clock.
you chewed up most of the time.
Yeah, you're pausing after the second question unnecessarily, I thought. I mean, it's just that's from the outsider. That's, you know.
I was
Thank you for your Lutzi. Thank you for your feedback.
Georgia, it's all
Claire,
Ash's
I mean, Georgia,
fault.
you're the only one that thought that? Did you feel that, Georgia?
Yeah, no, it's all the questions. Yeah. That's why I went the distance. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I appreciate all the feedback. Spell balloon. Let's start with that. Now, hats off to both of you. Under pressure to come up with that one. BALLOON is correctamundo.
That's a tough one without seeing the
Well,
word.
otherwise it'd be Ballon.
Yeah,
but I'm
still,
just, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
hard.
good honest, Georgia.
in the heat of the moment. Which airline has just confirmed the arrival of pet-friendly flights? You both said Virgin.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Oh, good get.
Yeah, the Sydney and Melbourne legs. We don't have it yet, but hopefully we will soon.
Why can't we get it?
Well, it's about time.
I wouldn't mind
discrimination.
talking about that if you've got
Yeah,
any
let's have
information.
let's have a chat
like
about
say if
that.
I wanted to get Sonny Bill on the, like, do I have to pay the same as what? How do they work out the
No,
cost?
Jeff's a double.
I'd love to take Sonny with
Jeff's a
you
double.
can start taking your dog on holiday.
He's too big. Oh, we'll revisit this or something.
Okay, well said. What's the nickname of the Australian women's rugby union team? Georgia, I don't remember what you said. I think you said don't know. Nikki Wallaroos, very impressed with that.
Good
Nikki
get.
Osborne hits the front, 3-2.
See, you boys are rubbing off on me.
2 to play. Lumen Industries is a fictional company featured in which Apple TV series? Nikki, you passed.
Yeah.
And then you said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Georgia said, I don't know.
I had no hope.
Does anybody want to have a crack
Lumen
at this?
Industries.
Severance.
So what is it? I don't know that one.
I started watching that.
It's that one where once you go to work, you
Yeah.
become a completely different person.
Yeah,
your outside life does not exist. You don't remember who you are, and then when you go back home,
Yes.
you don't remember your work life.
Well,
You-
I work with people. Like that.
exactly.
His name is Ash. He just forgot who he was.
That's so funny. Is that worth watching, by the way?
It's a good show, yeah. Second season just started. We're a couple
And
of
that
episodes
actor's
in.
good. I like him.
Adam Scott.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and Ben Stiller. He runs the thing. He's a
Does he?
showrunner.
Ben
Yeah,
Stiller?
yeah. He directs a lot of the episodes.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
giving that a second go.
Oh, I'll give that a crack too. That sounds interesting. And then the final question: what colour is the black box of an aeroplane?
I knew that'd be a trick question.
Georgia
Yeah.
said red. Nikki, you said orange.
I think you're right.
I definitely would have answered this black.
Absolutely.
I've just got my boating
It makes
license and everything safety is orange.
Well, it makes sense, right?
Well, you're correct. Orange is the colour of a black box. Now, that makes
Yes.
no sense
With
to
a
me.
hangover.
But it's a 4-2 victory, Nikki Osborne. And it means tomorrow, Smarter Than Who will be worth $400. But let's, I mean, it wasn't a disgraceful performance from you,
No,
Georgia.
not at all.
did
Georgia
well.
was good.
That black box, I knew it was somewhere between yellow and red, so I should have hit orange, but I...
It was Ash's fault.
Yeah.
Lindsay Webb says, is just the comedian, second favourite, I guess. Yeah. Says that severance is weird.
Oh, did he
It
just
is weird.
text?
And he also said isolate rubbing off on. Which was a good point, Lindsay. Okay, what have I got here? I've got another one of these $200 Soak bathhouse vouchers for you, Georgia. It's the ultimate date night. Get a Soak gift card starting from just $35. You can visit soakbathhouse.com.au. I'm feeling good, so I'm gonna. Do you like Keith Urban, or do you want me to say that for more of a country fan? I can give you something else.
Do you like Keith?
I like him, but I feel like you should save it for someone.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll do that.
Reward it.
And I'll give you a $100 Comuna Cantina voucher. You're going to absolutely love it there. It's one of our favourite spots. Timmy and Ange and the team there, they're magnificent people too. So I'll give you that as well. Good on you.
Thank you so much.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, none of us in this room have got ink, have we?
Nope.
I'm a clean skin.
I'm clean skin.
You're a clean skin.
Clean.
There's a few. Buzz has got a few tattoos.
Yeah, Buster's got some. He's got a fair bit.
Have you got any ink, Nikki? You don't have any ink, do you?
Tattoos.
Tattoos?
Yeah, I got a whole sleeve.
No.
Nah. No, I don't. I just can't think of anything that I'd want to commit to other than a Christmas tree, and that'd look weird.
Yeah. I've never done it, but like Pete Davidson, and one of the reasons I've never done it is just the permanence of it, just the pussy, I guess. Like it's not the pain of it. It's just that I know that I'll get tired of it. I just reckon I'd get tired of seeing the same thing. But Pete Davidson, who's covered in tattoos, he's a complete clean skin now.
Completely.
Yeah, and he doesn't have all of his arms are completely, his chest, everything.
And
He's got rid of all of his tattoos.
And he did a photo shoot showing off his clean skin.
Yeah. I didn't know that the technology was that good that they could actually do that now. Like, that's a bit of a game changer now. Like if you can dead set take away the
tramp stamp of a butterfly on it. Yeah.
The ink. Like it's like you can reverse that mistake.
I saw an interview where he said, he had to keep, it was painful, and he had to go back 12 times over it wasn't like an overnight thing getting rid of them.
He had 200 tattoos.
Yeah.
Whoa.
200 tattoos that he's got rid of.
That means he had to be drunk 200 times to get all of those, because you can't do that sober. Would you get a tattoo sober?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't, but I think people do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
For sure.
And it's become so common, like, that you think when we were kids, if someone had a tattoo, you were either a pirate, bikie, or a... You know, there was only a couple of reasons you had tattoos.
What school did you go to?
Well, who had tattoos other than that? Seriously, like, it just didn't happen. Now it's like everyone's got tattoos. Like, everyone's got sleeves.
Even like footy players. I remember growing up, you'd watch Reg Reagan going, why haven't footy players got tattoos? Now 90% of them have got ink.
Yeah.
Flat out trying to find it.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you think back to the 80s. I think of the Origin team from the 80s. It's like nobody had ink.
No.
Has Wally got any ink?
Nope.
Not never on a Mad
Imagine
Monday.
AFL players like Lockie Neal. I'm just looking at a picture of him right now. He's got
They've definitely become more prolific. But anyway, I think if you go and check it out, Pete Davidson, Pete Davidson, 200 tattoos, and now clean skin. Oh, it's not that simple. I know.
Is he scarred?
It doesn't look like it. I'm just going off the.
He
off
looks
the
milky. He looks. Can I say he looks pretty? Like in the photo shoot.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a Bieber look that he's got going on. Yes. It's a completely different vibe.
He's a very unique looking guy. And he's like he'd be gangly without the tattoos, right? He's just like he'd be a tall, really skinny
Yeah, he looks like a model.
pasty. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the picture, but
Yeah.
throw it up. We'll throw it up now.
Yeah.
Are you sure, Mitch? Are you sure your dad doesn't have a tattoo you don't know about? It says the king somewhere.
It's been a while since I've seen him nude, so I can't say for sure. But
That's Pete Davidson now.
what?
So is he completely clean? Are you sure? Because the interview,
completely clean.
He said he might keep 2 or 3. The interview I saw recently, but I don't know. But it's
Well, we can't
essentially
see that.
clean.
He's in his underpants.
Imagine Wally just got like exactly the big 6 on his back where where his number was.
And Lewis. Or Stubbies. Remember Stubbies?
The QRLQ.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
They'd have to shear his back first to get it
Oh,
done.
really?
Yeah.
So it runs in the family.
Yeah, that's hereditary. Thank you so much.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Bring it back. Throwback Throwdown.
Going back to 1989. I mean, a stellar year for the songs that not only got picked, but the ones that were left on the floor, guys. We had a huge... I mean, just looking at some Guns N' Roses that were up there. I know we were toying with some Tom Petty.
I nearly went with Tom Petty, and I nearly went with Guns N' Roses, but I chose them last week.
Mm-hmm. Didn't quite work out.
Yeah, I went with Tina Turner Rugby League this week.
Well, I mean, we're going for a real mixed bag. I mean, Lutzi, you were going for the Valentine's Day vote, in a way. Some Richard Marx. No. He'll probably get a good play from some people tomorrow. But
as we said earlier, he will be joining us on The Voice this year. We got a Channel 7's launch yesterday. So Richard will be a coach on The Voice this year with Mel C from Sporty Spice.
Nice.
Ronan Keating and Kate Miller-Heidke. I don't watch those shows, but I'm going to give that one a look with those 4 coaches.
Absolutely.
I'm still sitting here going, were we allowed to say that information? I know they were talking about
Well, don't
one thing
invite the
where
media,
they're like,
right?
yeah, okay, yeah, I got thumbs up.
What
yeah,
are they going to do?
excellent.
Track him down? Someone from Channel 7 going to come racing in and go, hey,
Larry will come in.
Larry Emder.
No
come
one
and
told
tackle.
you could give up the inside Iggy on Richard Marx.
Sporty Spice is cancelled. Lutzi ruined it.
She's not coming anymore. Oh, dear.
Up in third spot in 21%. I guess we want to see Nikki perform this. Come along to our end of summer party in 2 weeks.
Oh, we're going to have karaoke there?
Yeah, well, we are now.
Live.
Oh.
We're doing this live.
I'll just do it a cappella. Bugger it.
I reckon you could.
Yeah.
Do it.
That'll be the weird part.
Up in 29% and in seconds.
Mel Tracina play.
Trophy.
Yeah.
Mel, is it a trophy, is it?
Tracina Trophy.
My mistake.
Come on, Mel.
Double T.
You know you want to do it.
Oh,
Which means
such a good song.
that the winner, 1989 Throwback Throwdown, on the eve of footy season coming back.
Come on, man.
Ash has reached out to all the rugby league fans. Tina Turner, the best on Nova 106.9.
The Ash Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Experience boutique luxury accommodation, exceptional dining, and exquisite events at Emporium Hotel South Bank, Brisbane's cultural epicentre.
The only way to farewell summer. Ash Lutzi and Nikki Osborne's end of summer party.
I'm chasing paradise with you.
I've been receiving some good feedback, positive feedback about what we were wearing at our photo shoot the other day, which is the exact attire that we're going to be wearing 2 weeks today at the party. Mm-hmm. You're rocking that same outfit, aren't you, Nikki?
I'm pretty sure I'm wearing the same outfit.
I am.
Crazy not to.
I mean, it's good too because it looks like a dress, but it's actually like culotte pants, which means I can dance harder without flashing my knickers.
Yeah, it's long.
It's long and floaty, but it's got splits down the side, so I'll be able to.
It's still sassy.
It's sassy, it's classic, it's classy, it's bright.
You got to time your entrance as well, like the other day when we were doing the photo shoot, and we were worried that maybe you'd been parked in back here at the office, and we were just asking, well, where might Nikki be? We looked towards the front, and almost I think as a wind gust has sort of picked up your hair, you walk through, and there were the producers and Samara and our photographer was like, whoa, just seeing you sort of walking through, it was like it was designed.
An American rom-com.
So you're going to have to time that perfectly in 2 weeks' time.
The hair blowing in the breeze.
Yeah.
All right, well, someone's going to have to hold a fan in front of me and I'll just film Delta Goodrem.
They'll be just out of shot.
We could organise that.
What was Ron Burgundy's.
Ron
Burgundy's.
Freudian
It's a different way. Oopsie daisy.
Very different filmography.
Felicity, Corningstone.
Veronica
Corningstone.
Did you say Felicity Corningstone and Ron Jeremy?
Yeah. My brain pills are wearing. Well, only lasts 2 hours.
Get him a freshie.
Get me some fresh brain pills, please, and a Reaper.
All right, let's say hello to Emma out at Jimboomba. Emma, you are coming along to the party. You're coming along 2 weeks tonight.
Oh, can't wait.
You've got your outfit?
No, I'll have to start shopping.
Oh, what an excuse. What a
I
great
know, right?
excuse to go shopping. I have to. I'm going to the party.
It's easy
That's
than it
it.
sounds. That like it's not that hard to find the clothes, is it?
Do you feel
Not
like you've got a
really.
good grip on what the theme is? Like, have we done a good enough job of explaining it?
Yeah, and I'll do some more Googling today while I'm at work.
Aaron Slims. Aaron, what is it?
What is going on today?
Slim Aaron.
Slim Aaron.
Aaron Slims was in the centres for Parramatta, mate. Don't dress like him. You won't be let in.
Ask Emma the same question and see whether she answers the same way.
So, Emma.
You need a blue and yellow tracksuit with Pertec run.
I'll be the highlight of the party then.
Yeah, you probably will, actually. Yeah.
So, Emma, do you have a party trick?
Look, after a few drinks, you might get me start twerking.
Ooh.
yes.
Which one's the twerk? Oh, yeah, that's they're backing it up. Yeah, okay.
Back it up.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Are you
All right, Emma out of Jim Boomer time.
Even in Parramatta Silkies, we'll let you in. In fact, that'd be hot.
I kind of got a thing for that. And I'm not even like, yeah.
Brett Kenny. That's a rugby league joke, right?
Yeah, I don't get the joke.
That's just Parramatta.
Oh, got it. Right.
We'll see you there, Emma, at a Jim Boomer and all the para
That's
eels.
exciting. So 2 weeks.
Experience boutique luxury accommodation, exceptional dining, and exquisite events at our host location, Emporium Hotel South Bank, Brisbane's cultural epicentre.
It's a bit wet out there today. Look.
Oh, it's raining.
Oh, it is, mate.
It is.
Well spotted. Yeah. I don't know what he's
Trying to steal your brother's job. Does he do weather?
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
vaguely.
The Ash Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I've done some preliminary investigations into this Virgin deal with the pets.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Why aren't you happy?
Well, it's saying, you're right, Nikki, that it looks like the first...
Sydney, Melbourne.
Yeah, well, the first route that they'll do will be just between Sydney and Melbourne, you know, and whether that's a trial thing. But I don't know. But you wouldn't be able to take, like, my boy, Sonny Bill, big unit. I was like, yeah, I would so much rather sit next to Sonny Bill on a flight.
Absolutely.
I would so much rather have him sitting there. I'd put him in the window seat. He'd sit there. He wouldn't cause any hassle. And I'd much rather have him there than almost about 99% of humans. No offence to any of you.
So what? Do they have to be handbag dogs only?
Yeah, they got. So you've got to have.
Doggist.
You've got to be able to fit the dog into a bag, like a carry bag, and then the carry bag has to be able to fit under the seat in front of you.
Oh, so it's like
just gonna be-
chihuahuas
yes.
and cockapoos and
Yeah.
Why even bother?
The yappers.
oodles, spoodles,
Yeah, the
poodles,
yappers.
sausages.
Like,
Yeah.
why bother?
Yeah.
Hide the sausage.
Why bother even letting them? Like, why just going, let's do it? Why we care about chadoodles and whatever they're called, you know?
Well, they're getting.
Like, I understand why they get bag and they could shit themselves on the seat. Imagine
true.
that.
They
That'd be a
could.
nightmare.
Or imagine a dog
mate,
gets just
that
yacked.
would be.
That'd be a nightmare.
I'd be blowing up. You'd be
Imagine
blowing up.
that.
It-
And stay in the seat. They'd have to take that seat out of.
no, they're not
Out
going to
of
sit on
use.
the seats. They're going to be in.
Well, if they were,
in a
I'm saying,
cage.
that's why it's got to be.
Or a dog like Snots from A Christmas Vacation just yaks up half a bone
Yeah,
in
well,
the
anything.
aisle.
Could be anything.
It
Yeah.
could
Come on,
turn
that could
feral.
wreck your
But
flight.
I've got the same dog as you. I've got a golden retriever, and I'm just instantly sad for her. Now she definitely needs a Jeff.
But you can cage them up and put them in cargo.
Oh,
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, where's
You always see them come out.
I'll put the
where's
little
the
dogs in
fairness
cargo.
in that? Because they're basically saying that Sonny Bill or Whiskey that they're too big, they're too large to go into the cabin.
Oh, no,
you couldn't do that with people.
No,
If you're going to accept dogs, you can't say, well, yeah, we only want the small, cute ones.
even though we just proved why this probably shouldn't happen.
well, the answer is dog air, and then and you can go on dog air with your pet if you want to.
I'll tell you what,
and
my
you can
dog-
play on the floor with them and everything you want. Then
You think if you want to go to the
imagine-
movies, there's a bring your baby sessions where you can go and have the lights lit and your kids can make some noise.
there
And
you
it's,
go.
Arch
you know?
Barker's shows. Bring your babies down.
Yeah.
Bring your
Arch
babies
Barker's
there. Yeah,
shows.
that goes.
Oh, but I tell you what, dog farts, they're next level. Like,
No, I'm not. I'm against the whole thing, to be honest with you.
You don't want any on there.
Oh, like you'd care. You're always in business anyway. You wouldn't.
Yeah, but then you'd have them in business.
No, they won't be
You
in
go,
business,
you go in
but-
America, you'll get a lady sits next to you in the beeswax with a little thing popping out the top of a bloody.
Actually, have you seen the
We're back.
corgi reclining in the
Yeah,
flatbed?
it happens. Yeah.
I hate that corgi's living a better life than me. This is
That's
outrageous.
That's ridiculous.
It is
isn't
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Corgis are elitist.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne podcast.
More invites going to our end of summer party. It's coming up in 2 weeks from today at the Emporium, Southbank, the terrace rooftop bar. If you want to head along, jump on board the Nova Player this morning and register your deets, guys.
What are you rocking at the party?
Still got to work that out. I'm taking inspiration from you two from the photo shoot the other day.
Are you going long pants or shorts?
Ooh, I think I'll be.
You can get the pegs out. You got nice pegs.
I go to pegs?
Yeah, with a
beautiful
nice belt. Pair it with a nice belt.
Okay. Maybe what light colour, like a cream or
Or
something,
even like
or?
a bold colour, like an emerald green or
Now you're talking.
Okay.
yeah. There's nothing. Don't be afraid of colour, people.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll end up looking like I don't know, a linen festival.
Lutzi reckons Mitch is getting better looking as he gets
I
older.
literally said that.
I can't comment because I didn't know what you looked like a month ago.
Well, you look at him when he's young. He certainly looks better now. He looked almost
It's like he's growing into himself.
Ungamely, is that a word?
Yeah, that'll
Like early days.
Early
Mitch.
days, he looked ungamely, like a young ibis or something like that, like a young pigeon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
just a
a
bit
pigeon.
scruffy and scrappy.
Yeah, like, you know,
work experience pigeon I was. Yeah. I hate looking at those early photos.
yeah, it didn't look good.
You didn't have your hair under control. Like it was like
No.
your hair was neither here nor there.
I was trying to
It was
do
kind of-
like-
so it was kind of just in the wilderness.
Yeah, I was like that Justin Bieber fresh in the scene hair before Justin Bieber was around, and everyone's just looking at me like, what are you doing? And then I got rid of it, and then Bieber come around and
you're
just changed the
pretty
game, and I can't
Made
go
it
back.
cool.
You bailed
You know?
out on it just
Yeah.
before it became cool.
And now my hair's bailing, and it's just I can't win.
Oh, you're going all right. You're going all right. You got a bit of a Macca's head.
Yeah, you can see the peaks back there.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
See.
Peaks.
Did you know that? Sorry, I'm
No,
digressing
please move away from what we're
from,
talking about.
from your peaks. Today, the 13th of Feb, the day before Valentine's Day, is the world's biggest dump day.
Oh, yeah, you're
This is
talking
the
about
day where people go, I just can't pretend anymore. I can't pretend tomorrow. I can't do this lovey-dovey thing when I'm not happy.
Don't want to buy flowers for someone
This
that
is
I don't care about.
This is when everyone just bails.
Oh, I thought it was something to do with the rubbish removal. I saw that
Well,
headline,
it
but
kind
it's
of is
actually
metaphorically.
This is the day that most people break up. Is that right?
Correct.
Statistically.
And also
Really?
it's a full moon, so it's going to be messy. There's going to be a lot of tears. People might get a little aggro. Yeah, so be careful if
Well,
you're
be
gonna,
kind as
yeah,
well.
be gentle.
Be gentle.
Don't do what Lutzy would do.
What would Lutzy do?
I don't know. I just assume he'd go, I'm out.
No, I don't say anything. I hate confrontation.
You just ghost.
Ghost.
You just
Know your technique, buddy.
ghost by
Really
appearance.
not my technique, by the way.
What?
No, I don't have any technique. I don't date that.
Yeah, you get to say defensive.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app, revofitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.